sex. She said something very interesting. Osile, Nayana Alex, I'm not going to relationship for 5 years without sex. And because Naya was much about it, she decided to go along with it.
Okay.
Makana Alex Gwalia no ife religion nyawane believe in.
Okay.
But funny enough, what did they Alex Ebon cheat?
Okay.
More than once. When open us say, okay, his sexuality is not the reason I broke up with him. I'm trying to okay. I say I was fine with that, but his methods are cruel and constantly public. Okay, if one way natural, the all the suggestive.
Okay.
Be found like I don't want to say it my own way. Actually,
exactly the way
you know, because okay, he didn't want me to. He said he didn't want me to be with me intimately, which was confusing and difficult for me to understand, especially for 5 years. So it did affect my self-esteem as I kept myself for him. And when he would cheat with coffee women. Oh well, another thing. He had on a sounded like normal. Now this guy well other
women,
not just women, well test for guys. 2. I'm trying to get that word. Not here, I'll still read it out. One who can see no well, you know, some well.
Say what's ya, say what up we don't continue dancing, let's see. Chai.
Oh my.
Let's talk about it.
I don't understand what is going on, but okay, all the Celia, okay, there. I am very open. His personality, okay, he said, I am very open-minded. So, regardless of what he prefers, love is love for me. He prefers.
I think this lady started a fight she cannot finish. That's what I see. You know, she started a fight with a professional that knows how to fight the fight. You know, that's what I see in this matter. You know, but irrespective of anything, she's trying to paint the walls now, not trying to come out openly to say what she said earlier. She's confused about the entire matter.
Another thing she said, he said, I can't confirm or deny his sexuality.
You okay? Popo.
All right.
Another Facebook popo for you. Popo. Even another Twitter popo. Take Twitter popo. Popo.
All right. Now the gist Bonankechi Seleha for 5 years.
Matthias.
Taking this with a man for 5 years, no touching body. That she can never be in that kind of a relationship.
Okay.
5 years, no touching body. Yet the guy is going out, cheating. Can you stay 5 years without touching body in a relationship?
In a relationship, it depends on what we are defining, what we want to do, basically. And 5 years is a long time for you to be doing such a thing. But one can stay 5, 10 years without anything with anybody on a
relationship.
Without being in a relationship, because being in a relationship, you are trying to you are tempting the person now. You are just, you know, putting yourselves on high jump. If you decide to do such a thing, this lady is trying to pin something on this guy. That's how this entire thing started. I guess the guy likes her a lot, and you know.
And you don't think it's the other way around?
No, I think the guy likes her a lot.
I think this guy is joking. He's just catching cruise with the babe.
No, he's not.
Honestly,
he's not. I think the one thing she don't understand. This thing I'm saying now is not characteristics of guys alone. It's characteristics of people who play around. When somebody is a player, really, you know, they have those preferred character they want to reserve, and they know that okay, one of the things that makes my relationship with other people short is this sexual relationship, you know, and then because of that they would like to preserve this one, and that's what this guy did when it comes to her case. The guy is trying to preserve her, like this one is the trophy, But these other girls are the ones I use for my exercise
Meaning,
activities.
I don't understand.
No,
In a relationship, do you have people you reserve for some certain things?
that's what the guy is doing. Like
Which
in all
that's why
I'm
I
seeing,
said he's catching cruise.
if truly, no, not cruise.
He's having
If
fun.
truly this is the case, because at the time we'll still have hear the side of the guy's
we
story.
want to hear
We'll
that
hear from
side,
him too.
yes.
So if that is the case, then this is that characteristics of a player that is reserving someone special for himself.
There's
For
nothing
the
special.
best, the best day.
If you have this woman and you will still go out there to cheat,
Mm.
what's so special? What are you preserving?
And that's the same thing now. That's the way, the sense behind it. That's what I'm trying to explain. I'm not telling you that I am the one that did it. So,
No,
so let's step it down a bit.
You are saying it. I want to understand better. What is
At the
so?
time,
Why are you preserving?
so that I will not be here and I'll be answering questions on behalf of Alex Ukubo. I'll be like, I'm telling you on behalf of men and the rest of them.
Things in favor, you should be able to come out well.
No, it's just the panel is too hot. The women panel for men who do these things, at the time, every day I'm here on the panel trying to,
defend what you don't know.
What men
Why
did.
would you even say what you don't know in the first place?
No, I will have to defend it at the time. But at the time, the panel will have to recognize the fact that this is not the first actor in the matter, and also retrench back sometimes. At the time, why would you? And I'll be like, I'm not the one that did it. It was Alex. So.
If you know it's Alex, stop speaking in his favor.
No, I'll have to. Okay. I have to, because
so
we have to make sense of the story, And in making sense of the story, I will have to tell you the characteristics, what I'm seeing in the story, and this is it. The guy was preserving them, but maybe because of the person does not understand what was going on and couldn't play along. Then
play along. Now you are trying to tell the panel not to talk again.
No, the panel, wait, panel, I'm coming.
When you guys call us, let me tell me, I want to understand what he was presenting.
Oh, she was playing along, and at the time, she felt like, man, I have to defeat this game. I have to be the winner in this matter.
It's the game.
It's always a game, my sister. It's always a game.
A game with human
that's the way it is.
Wow, you guys are wonderful.
It's always a game.
All right, so we are moving over to Blossom Chukwuje's ex-wife, Maureen Esisi. She said something about this Alex Ekubo's matter, and another suggestion too. I say, if the presidency Nigeria can find it necessary to legalize being gay, so that these MFS can live their lives normally, then there should also be a gigantic penalty for the monsters who, knowing their sexuality, still go ahead to marry, trap their opposite sex victims, refuse them their primary responsibility, heavily manipulate them, and shatter their mental health and self-worth, traumatize them heavily, then divorce them only to run along to the next victim and act like they've done nothing wrong.
Like this now, I'm not going to defend the kind of people she's talking about. Okay. Yes, I'm also in support of that. Like, the Nigerian government shouldn't even do that. We shouldn't have such people around us. But at the end of the day, this guy is not like, this lady is not even coming out to say that this guy is this, really, and so nobody have the right to call him that.
Yes,
nobody have that right to call him that till you are sure of that.
You're saying.
And that's the thing.
She's only saying something.
That's where I'm coming from. Like this lady posing as a victim and then trying to pin this on this guy. Don't you see a situation whereby somebody is trying to get at somebody who is making money with his brand at the end of the day, and the person is envious, and then the person is painting pictures of being a victim and the other thing. Then at the end of the day, where she talked about, there's something else she talked about there.
Okay.
Yeah, that the what's it called? Mess up people's self-worth. Yeah. It is your self-worth. It is self. I don't have a responsibility over yourself. It is yourself. So if you have low self-esteem, it's your problem, not me that got involved in the first place.
Wait. Be calming down.
That's the message there.
What are you saying in essence? Are you saying that if someone who is a gay pretending to be straight comes at a woman, the woman should just play along?
No, I'm not saying that I said from day one, I'm not in support of gay community in any reason, in anything. But what I'm saying is, you shouldn't blame another person for your self-worth, for your self-esteem. It is self. You build your self-esteem, not looking at another person and then say, yeah, he messed up my self-esteem. It's funny to talk about it in that manner, that your self-esteem was messed up by another person. Now, wow.
Really? Wow.
That's what it is.
Please, when you call us up, you let us know whether it's that easy to, ignore people playing on your self-esteem.
It's your self-esteem.
Okay. When you call us up, you tell us. All right. This wonderful couple able I think 1st of January and Ogun State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fasi all night bata. We before Kubuofa a kidnap one of their staff, domestic staff. Now, kaine ana a fisherman jelolo full ozunwa gonna float na mmiri n'Ogun River na Abeokuta. We do put your buna he kidnap. The staff ka na-amara ihe megodlo for now. Now, ebugo nwoke gbuo nwunye gbuo nwa. Anyị amara ife ndị anwa bụ n'obi wee dị mana ọ dị very obvious, ọ dị clear no assassin.
It could be personal.
It could be personal. We do not know. So anyị na-ayọ ndị gọọmenti Ogun State ha biko ka ha gbado anya ka amadi femelo this family. All dị so sad na a na-ekpochapụ mmadụ otu a. And well, o kwesịrị ịbụ a senior person in the government before amabata wee mali family because ọ ga-emetụta onye ọbụla. So it protects your own life, it protects your all. That's what I want to say.
Okay. That's what it is,
Okay.
That's what it is.
Now, Cross River, ka nwatakịrị mmadụ sikwa na ebe o si wee na-anata ka ya jeka ya na ndị befa gbakọsịa Christmas na agba. Ọ narutego ebe ọ ga-anarute na ọka o weruzie bike ya ebunarute ya ụlọ. O wee gwa ndị bike nekwa n'ebe ya na-eje. Bike man bie wee bulie wee jebe ebe ọzọ ruo ebe ahụ rape ya, ogbuo ya, zuo ya ori. Ihe a nwa natabala ụlọ, olu ozi ụlọ. Ozu ebuzi ife afọ.
I guess bike people,
around.
Not just, there should always be associations, unions that guide these people. And those unions should always be critical about the people who are their members and be sure of their characters before those people will pose as their members, because whatever that person does will also be reflected on all the other members. So that's what I see in this particular one.
It's so sad.
Yes.
Now, Ogun State again. Ka nwoke a man ya na nwunye first wife ya separate, ha divorce. O wee nụgharị ya ọzọ. Kwụrụ enyi nwoke ụgwọ nwere ọka m gara ikpe enyi nwoke, o nwere onye ọ kpọrọ nwoke onye 10,000 naira ka o jee gbuo nke ahụ o divorce di ya.
10,000.
10,000, that's the worth of human life. N'obodo a.
10,000 naira.
Now, maka esi wee mara ife merelụ m. Na ya na the man babalụ mba sebo okwu maka ego. Ndị mmadụ wee gbata. E wee kọba ihe nwa na-akụ. Wee kpụrụ ha wee jee tinye ndị polisi. Which is a good thing. O nyere ya bala, o nyegoro o nyere ya 5,000 naira. Ya jezie elu stọpụ dị ọrụ. Ọ bịazie ka ọ collect it.
How else can you define karma?
I don't know. The best way. That's the best.
This is karma on display. That's the thing.
Okay, onye lụọ onye lie. Ime nke ọma ya natara gị, ime nke ọjọọ ya natara.
Take it.
Di na nwunye no say di na nwunye no traditionally. Emesiri ife na-eme. The next day ya fa wee banye moto ka fa nabasi ebe fa pụọ n'ụzọ. Accident wee kpọgbuo ha na-abụ. Nya fa no dị fa nya ebe afọ akwụrụ ụgwọ isi mee ya ya pronounce ụnụ di na nwunye. Ebe aka fa no debere. Fa maazi opia as Mr. and Mrs. Ife ọjọọ abịakwutekwa n'anyị. Chineke nna atụbekwa n'anyị.
In God's hands.
Maka na ọ na-abụ ọ bịabalụ mmadụ ọ dịka ọ kwadoro kpọrọ ụmụ na-abịa n'ofu onye. Chineke ekwekwana ka ọ dị fa n'ọdụ anyị.
And every woman have like expiring date.
We know.
And when the time comes, but it's good you go in a peaceful manner. Yes, still, and that's what everybody is praying for. But when it happens, we still have to give glory to God because He's the author and finisher.
All right.
That's the thing.
Now, on a movie in the Nigeria, I love that movie.
Okay.
Yoruba, this how Haji was celebrating 50 years anniversary then. And this movie, that movie, only a faithful wife and this a jealous husband.
Okay.
Now, this lady, Uche, what's this? Forgotten the name. Surname. I know a popular face called
in Yoruba movie.
No, she's an Igbo lady. Oh, I know Yoruba Igbo at that movie because it wasn't also on that movie.
Okay.
And this late woman, this Yoruba, hey, it was mafia on the movie. Now, this jealous husband, this Magu.
Magu.
Title of that movie, I think, is Magu.
Magu. Hi.
Why you man jebelo we are youth service so okay what I'm anọkwa di ya bịa ruo mbọsị aha di ya bịara visit ya mana ha na-enwekarị problem just that na the woman love the man.
Okay.
Now mbọsị ahụ ọ bịa ka o visit nwunye landlord ya wee bụrụ that old woman na-ekwu okwu je gotere ha mmanya ịmagote nje si ya na tata ga-adị egwu na di gị bịara ụmụ jekụ n'ụwa aṅụrị ka enwekwana aṅụrị nwoke ju ka ife ozi ọsịa mba ya chere emesịa leta ka ife mezile n'uwe ka o si wee mee o wee bụrụ na nwoke tinyere nwunye ya mapụ n'ahụ and I think his fear bụ na ya nwa jekwuo jide ya nwa.
Why?
I don't understand. Kedu ife ị ga-eji tinye mmadụ ife na-arụ gị nwa na onwe gị ga na-agbapụrụ ọsọ ebe anwa ka m nụrụ about this Magu for the first time. Okay,
yeah.
Now the story anyị na-akọrọ na ife akịta bụ a herbalist, a native doctor, had an affair with a pastor's wife na hotel. Ebe fa na akwọrị nwoke slump or die ya. Ịkwọkịrịkwọ wee kwọwa nwoke isi. Now, wee chọpụ na nwunye pastor bụ Magu na herbalist ime o wee bụrụ ịkwọkịrịkwọ.
God is wonderful. Do you know why I said this? You know, we are just the way a particular sitcom will always say it in Nigeria, that we are only pencils in the hands of God. This is it. You know, this is that business where we see two religions having marriage in Nigeria now. You know, those two, like the traditional religion and you know, the Christian religion as well, in the sense that, okay, yesterday I talked about it. We live in times when native doctors give pastors well, the charms they use, you know, we've seen some that were uncovered, but I'm not saying that all of them are like that, but this is what we see in our reality today. So this is just the circle of people who do the same business that got to know each other in that same business. Now the herbalist might still be looking at the man of God like, okay, he's a man of God on Paniforma. He doesn't know what we do here. I'm the one who shows him the way. But you don't know that even when he comes to you, he is also seeking other powers as well. Since he has set out to seek power, power seeking, that's what we are doing right now. That's the thing. So he must have thought that, okay, I'm even in control of the Magu that was given in the first place, you know. So I can control the Magu now. I know what I will do. You know, I'm the herbalist. He's just a pastor without knowing that the pastor have done a research more than he has ever done in his life. That's what I'm seeing in this matter, you know. And then it happened. So the issue of Magun, it originates from our tradition as Africans. Though if you relate it to this side of the world, Igbo people, it has to do with the fact that we are sacred people. According to our ancestors, the way our ancestors lived, we are sacred people. We don't do anything. When we do things, we are very careful about what we're doing. That's where the sense is coming from. It's coming from that sense that the time when the man started refusing, like the first story he told, started refusing the wife. Once you discover, if you go, you'll be affected. That's the way it is. So if you discover and you're suspecting, stay away. That's the sense. So it is not like, okay, he knows that, okay, it's like something is going on. I'll have to be careful now, or I will be part of the entire thing.
The woman was not actually cheating.
Okay.
In that movie, she was a very faithful wife.
Woman. Okay.
Now, give what the thing where you not to lock her up the rest of her life.
No,
because who job to basically get what to go.
Now that's the thing. Now maybe he's scared that something is going on. And maybe when he clears, he continues, because the trick then is our fathers don't even take food from their women back in the days once they are suspecting that this woman is out there. That's the practice. So, and I think that's the way Magu was born. because of that practice, making sure that you as a head of like the chief priest of your family, because you every morning you conduct prayer, and in doing that you have to like restrain from a lot of things that will bring you down as a man.
So is it right to put magun free
Okay,
without magun?
without magun?
Yes.
I'm not
as the chief priest of Baba.
Yes, I'm not saying is right, and at the same time, he is not supposed to be going around, even as a man. From the practice we know that our ancestors did in their days was you with your wives and nobody else. If you need a woman, the woman becomes a wife. That's the thing.
Okay, let's not take up much time. Let's get your stories.
Yes, moving on back to this one now, we have a lot going on. The Nigerian online in-laws, they are beginning to, conjure this love triangle now, based on the fact that, okay, everybody knows that Burna Boy was once with Stefflon Don, and that relationship was the relationship that brought about the inspiration of Last Last, and now Ashake Nigerians, began to comment and saying, man, Odogwu will not like this thing, or, Odogwu is, Nigerians refer to Burna Boy as Odogwu because of his hit track, Odogwu. And then somebody said, this is why Burna Boy was so angry last night, that he was kicking his fans, he was doing a whole lot of things and the rest of those. But at the end of the day, we don't even know if this thing will remove one hair from Burna Boy. But anyhow, we are keeping our fingers crossed to see how it goes. But still, it might still be a situation whereby, Ashake is a musician, Stefflon Don is also a musician, and then Stefflon Don is also going to venture into the music, like the business of music making, and we'll make music with a lot of artists in the first place. So
for her to hang out with.
So it's not. It could be a business, meeting here, and then we are perceiving it from this particular angle. So that's just the thing. But as the thing unfolds, we are here. We'll talk about it by the grace of the Most High. Then when you call, you tell us what you think of that. Then this woman, I will refer to her as international single mom. Why did I do that? She said she have 6 children for different men in different countries. Wow. So international man for this woman, that's the problem.
I think personally meet this American guy now everywhere.
Okay, yes, Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
I don't know, Nick Cannon selects species now. Nick Cannon is very careful about the kind of women
you never can tell. Don't wait for you can phone and call that.
I don't think it's possible. Anyway, we don't know.
International man means international
woman. But Nick Cannon is
just
in one country. He did not separate he did not spread his tentacles. That's what I'm saying.
It's possible. He can start with this woman.
Okay. Anyhow, when you call, you tell us how one can really spread their tentacles. What she said is, I'm looking for husband. Pray for me to see the right man. I want to marry people. I want to marry, but people are laughing at me. Call me first class single mom. International single mom. And then I want to marry. I'm too young to be single mom. No husband. Anyway, it was a koala. Then moving on that particular one. Okay, we've talked about this lady already. And then this one is for Empress, and she should be very careful about the people she accepts in her fold. Being that we all know that what Empress is going through, the fact that the ex, would I call him fiancé, is making jest of her all over the place, and then spreading her videos and the rest of them. And I guess she saw it coming when she started giving warning about the fact that, okay, somebody is compromising her account and the rest of them. But at the end of the day, it is like a relationship she engaged in. That's what it is. So she knew when she engaged, and then it is happening now. And then Tonto Dikeh, from experience, is trying to tell her that some people will reach out to you. And then I don't know, how can one really tell who is a friend, who is an enemy, who is this guy as a friend? So when you call us this morning, you tell us how one can really do that. Avoid enemies who are disguising as friends. We're talking about wolf in sheep clothing. Then Portable, Chief Portable. If we have to go with the tradition, because he's chief too. So he got on a plane and then began to discover something that at the time the plane is almost just few passengers. And then he took this video and then said that Nigerians are broke. People are broke. No money to buy tickets. When you board a plane in this period, it will be filled up, but no money to buy ticket. And at the time, the prices have gone up. So, and he's saying, I heard somebody say, he said, it's not like he said it here in what I saw, but somebody is saying that he suggested that they told you do ritual, you don't do, but now no money to. But anyhow, it looks like something he will say on a very good day, but I can't really say that he said that. He said wahala wahala inside plane, see empty seats, but for outside people plenty, no money to buy ticket. There's problem, and this could be a situation. Maybe he boarded it first, But anyhow, it is happening, and the issue we're having in Nigeria today when it comes to economy, and basically, is majorly the reason he's discussing this. He boarded this plane to Benin, and it was empty till he got to Benin at the end of the day. So, but the economic situation in Nigeria, has it gotten to the level of this? That's the question. Mm.
I think fuel 320, 300 and that, 300 and this. Nwere onye ga-agbasi field otu ahụ pụta bụrụ gị free.
Okay.
So o metụrụ onye ukwu metụ onye nta na obere chenji a ndị gọọmenti na-enye mmadụ ịba afọ efu na onwere ife iji o metụrụ everybody.
Okay, now we remember when Chike sold his car last year now. It looked as if it was a tragic movement, no car anymore. And then he used the car to shoot most of the videos of the song of his album. Yeah. Now Chike splashed millions on 2 new cars and house.
Congratulations!
I'm telling you. So he started the new year off with 3 gifts, house and 2 cars, and then he's celebrating with all his celebrity friends about it, and then posted the moment. Then some Nigerians will still come up and say, man, this is ritual, this is that one, and
he
the rest
said
of
something,
them.
I think last year ndị mmadụ bido na comment na mgbe ya ha ebulu asị na ọgwụgwụ
yes
no yahoo no ritual but her free and mgbe o ji ụkwụ aga ka ọ lesi that moment.
That's the thing.
Honestly.
So this is what the guy said. He said ritual practices goes far beyond the Yahoo boys alone. A lot of online influencers, musicians, comedians, men of God, ladies, politicians, etc. are into it. These people just use fame, crypto trade, and other activities to hide their acts. Don't be naive. Majority are living double lives. And I just like what this guy answered him. He said, brother, even ritual is tough business. Acts. I won't that guy. I won't call his name yet. Anyhow, that's the thing. That's what he said. Ask that person. But at the end of the day, we all saw Chike go through this hurdle, sold his car in order to actualize the project he is doing, and now this project is successful, and he bought new cars. We can explain that now. So I don't see any ritual in this one, but if you do see any, call, and then we'll become part of this story. Now, a lady, things fell apart. How can you be in a committed relationship for 5 years and have no intercourse? Daddy Freeze is still, on these people's case, talking about Alex Okubo, and that's the thing. So he's saying that he don't see any possibility of one being in a relationship for 5 years, without getting intimate. But at the same time, if you look at it properly, you understand that, some people believed that someone could be he separated somebody who is of age, but at the same time is not engaging because of what the King James Version said, and then also said that if you are involved in that kind of relationship at the time, you just need to set it right and understand what you're doing, really. And at the same time, he's saying that because of that, a lot of people, I just want to say the way he said it basically. And then he said, this is how he said it. He said, he added, never in the history of scriptures have concubinage, polygamy, or an engaged or betrothed couple having intercourse been referred to as sexual immorality. That is a situation whereby you have a concubine. So because in those days we saw Solomon had many concubines, and then he talked about polygamy, and an engaged couple. So, but at the end of the day, what the Bible told us is it is all immoral, because this one he's separating it. We still need to be sure of what he's saying before we accept this too. That's the thing. So, but what do you think of it?
Okay. There are a lot of things in the phone, but time are the
yeah.
people can
okay, so This is the much we have for you this morning.
All right, please go ahead and be part of this. It was what are that immoral stuff. 08096661035. How good coordinating on a relationship for 5 years or the possible without intimacy? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, the liquid metallistic in the vodka, and my sweetest and honey lady D.
Good
Professor,
morning.
welcome on board.
Thank you to all of you.
No.
Ogura on a rute side.
What the behugi?
If you're Kechuma Zikri Samufondo, righteous woman, Adama Noziolia, without their own. Being in a relationship for 5 years without touching body, all the very plain and very sure, all the possible. If you work on all the possible, malo. All professor from Ogidio,
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Tolita, Ikorobia. My wife for 1 day. So, before me went to Mona Yapi today. If we go near other years in Nono, well, remember that year in Lorumuyamu, if we go all the possible. And at that time, we're on the Monahane and we're association more, I name it, many of them. I'm not trying to exalt myself. I'm somebody and I was people for they will admire me. But the other side of it, I will run away. So all you can do is all the very person at the person they can see when I got an over canal man.
Okay.
Yes. Then I be a pastor because can you again a woman go out on it.
If I dig ọgwụ Yoruba na-adị na-etinye for ichekwa nwaanyị nọ na di. Otu anụ ọ dị ka ije kịta na side Nsụka, o nwere part of Nsụka ọ ga-adị ije nwaanyị nụọ di gbaa n'ilo, ogbuo die ma ọ bụ nya nwaanyị baala.
Okay. Okay, mmadụ bụ asụsụ ndị Yoruba.
Yes.
So that pastor bịara tinye mmadụ na arụ nwunye ya. Mana o tinyere agụgọ ka ọ bụ Lady D. At least ọ ka tinyere arụ nwunye ya, ebe o tinyere arụ nwunye ya, o tinyekwa narị ya, ha na-abụrụ mmadụ.
Mana ọ bụrụ otu a ka isi eme ya, ọ bụrụ otu a ka isi eme ya, a na-eme ya differently. A na-eme ya you're just the partner, ngụ nwa nọdụkwazi ya, ada eme ime itikwa na arụ nke gị.
Ife mee na ọ bụ na before that pastor, a pastor for that matter, the way they get this type of decision, where tinye mmadụ na arụ nwunye ya. Trust as somebody very in a flat. So Obiya Meroji were put the Aguade to her. So a native doctor when I pay pocket. If you go, Bible, those that go by gun shall die by gun. He has already chosen to go by putting Madu to his wife, and along the line, with a native doctor. So
Hello, Professor.
Hello, Prof. 08096661035. But non be you were this morning. Be part of if I knew. Immorality ka ife ọbụla akụkụ gị ka esi wee ghọta ya dị na nwunye concubine side chick maka ọha nwa bụzi ihe enyere that elevated name na
side chick
njọ ịkpọzi egwu anyị kọwala anyị.
Hello,
good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
No.
Thank you very much. That's one but speak a quick for Gideabo. Na-etinye ọnụ na nke that couple. Ego, something like that.
All right.
No accident. Oh, tell me. I want to just say that now the mother now for the day we say this one. And they better about you of because as good they have black from you can about the one family can. That was easy with a wound they sit here down together. There, because they will say it. Mad now,
touching body.
Yes. You got touching the Omaka. Oh, Yamaka, Yawana Manari. What I do. Oh, now, my mother make a that love. Oh, make up with down and that touching the young or young. Among ways that you found one way never. Among the two things, they get the other way. So no one manner. What I do. So I just want to pass on keeping a one hour room. Oh, my mamma, you fix. And then no one ever pass that because I will not fix you. Oh, damn wine. Get him up behind our money day pass. Come on, no, wherever we need to have not for mother pass. What I do is I'm not doing no general man one day of the sort of India or not an ask for one night. This is all that. So no, oh my man, we had to fit and the senior move. You are there on. Thank you very much.
Darul, thank you so much.
Bye. 6661035. Onya bụ nọmba ị ga-eji kpọọ wee nweta anyị this morning. I celebrate gị ma itinye ọnụ n'ife anyị na-ekwu. Okay, ka anyị zakwa call ka anyị wee celebrate onye milito zitere anyị nọmba
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Welcome, my brother.
Very good morning.
You're welcome, sir. I dị mma. Onye ka anyị kene?
Mmiri ụtụtụ ka gịnị na
mmiri ụtụtụ ka ebe isi akpọ anyị?
Esi m Enugu akpọrọ.
Gaba n'iru.
First time caller.
Ekunume. Ana m akpọ aga na.
Okay, nwa gara n'iru.
Martin.
Sir.
Anyị nwoke a mma kpọrọ ya polisi.
Okay, onye nke ọ.
Ya bụ pastor personal Christian. Ka ekochi wee bụrụ onye ọmụkọ na ọ na-edisọ kwụsị ihe mma kpọrọ ya polisi.
Ka onye nke ị na-ekwu ekwu kịta ma aghọtazikwa ka onye nke bụ pastọ o mere ihe nwere.
Ka ihe onye ahụ mere.
Nke kpọpụrụ pụta sị na Medidi bụ best love ya.
Ọ na-ekwu nke gị onwe ihe ọzọ adadụ ọgụ ọ na-ekwukwa nke gị na-akpọkwa Medidi na onye ahụ bụ best love gị gwa ka anyị nwa ka onye si dị.
Ọkwa ezigbo tabeji ma ọ ya mere ihe dị na ọbụla ndebere ka ọ bịa were na New Year and December.
Oke nwoke anụnwa wee divert ya ohazi na wow ọgbọkwọ belefe ịfụ na ọgụ ga-abụ abụọ blọgụ mana onwe ebe ọ bụla isi chọọ ka isi na-enye aka anyị ga na-akwado n'ugo aja n'ukwu yọtago ọya dị na ya
ife mere bụ na m ga-abịa chọtazi ụlọ rapụzi ebe m na
nsogbu adụrụ anyị nwere presidential suit n'ime Leofin. Don't worry, just madam.
Nke mụ na ya na-abụ biko ebe chọrọ itinye ọnụ bụ na nke nwoke na-achọ ịnụ nwaanyị ka ọ nọrọ 5 years o metụrụ ya aka nothing. Nke nwaanyị gbasịbakwa ike na ọ bụrụkwa di ya dịkọ ọ bụrụ di ya nwere ka gị na nwaanyị ga-anọ for 1 month 2 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Gịnị ya na-abụ ihe chiko gịnị ya na-abụ good morning. Ọ pụtakwa na-emere gaị ọ pụta je kpọrọ nwaanyị ọzọ debekwa na-adịgo na-adịtụ isi na gịnị ya na-abụ ọkakwa ya gbasịbakwa ike
mana ọ nwere ka isi wefụ na onye n'ọlụ n'oduzuo 5 aligo na-alịtụ nke ya onye ka na-ekwu na onye kala obi nọ 5 years.
So na-ekwu kịta na-enwero nwaanyị nwere ike nọ 5 years without imetụ aka somewhere.
Ọ bụla ife nkwu.
No, isiri ma ọ na-aya na-ekwu na ọ nara alịtụ na-alịgo somewhere.
Ajụjụ ka njụ. Ya ọ nwere ka isi pụta the possibility.
Ya nwatịnya trọsụrụ onwe ya na nwere nwoke ọzọ na-emetụ ya ka mana nke nwoke na onwe ya nọkwa n'ahụ. Na-apụcharụ.
Amaka ya esi mmanụ mgbe nwoke jebelụ nke ya ka ezikọ ya esi mmanụ onye nke ojebekwasị nke ya.
Ọ bụ na nke nwoke enwebe ebe o si jide ya pụtakwuo.
Na-abị. Ọ yere ndị mkpa. My brother na-agakwa n'ihu.
Nke nwoke na-eje na West dị na ọ ya nọ for 2 days ka ọ ghara ịkụ nwaanyị. So ụdịma na-abụrụ ezigbo ya na jiri nwa ya mbụ nke nwaanyị chọrọ akara aka
Hello.
Good.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you. 08096661035. Why one people no be right now? I actually celebrate Milito no Mudioka on your Sunday line. Also no ezigboto okwakia melo marriage yesterday. No ntu malo onyo chana mali. Yeah.
No, wow.
Uchi edi kuya ma ona mo onyo chana.
Congratulations.
Ntu malo onyo cha.
Hello.
What?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
No.
Lady D and Nathan himself.
My brother, welcome.
Happy New Year, please. I've not said that.
Yeah, so wish you the same.
Happy New Year to you.
So this year will be very greater than last year.
Amen.
Okay. Is Monarch from Monitor.
You're
Okay.
welcome, Mona.
Okay. Where I want to talk about is about someone that can be in a relationship for 5 years without sexual immorality or any sex stuff. It is 100% possible. It's true that it is very difficult to get it in the world today, but it is 100% possible. No, the world is full of immorality, honestly speaking, because immorality is now ravaging in the world.
Okay.
But despite what is happening, despite how evil the world is, you can still get that kind of relationship for 5 years, even more than that, without any sexual stuff. It's 100% possible. Yes.
Okay.
So about the couple that did their traditional wedding after it, that is on sudden something happened on their way back. Wow. Honestly, it is a pathetic story indeed. But for the family that it happened, I'm so sorry for them. But honestly, anybody that is planning, just like the other caller said, anybody that is planning for any event at all, no matter whether marriage, anything you are planning at all, please
Pray about it.
Ndị kwuru okwu si ọ bụrụ na ị na-efe Chukwu fesie ike na-agwọ ọgwụgwọ sie ya ike. So if you are worshiping God, hold God tight. If you are doing any maybe tribal thing or what, do it very well. So that
Okay. 5 FM. I na say happy birthday to onye ọbụla bụ nwa m na January 4th. Let's celebrate. Happy birthday to you. I am Lady D.
And a metal.
Wele gwa no wa na ahwe. Anyị ga-enwe ọganiru ezinụlọ. Ọkụ ọfọ anyị enwetala gị ogene na afịọ. Political ka ọ dị nọ.